Hi, hi, and welcome to episode 72 of Tennis Volley Talk with Brian Danielson. What I'm going to be talking a little bit about here is the ending of the French Open. And what did you think of the final French Open uh, with the opponents on the men's and the women's side of the French Open title? Myself, it was kind of routine with Iga Swiatek beating Jasmine Paolini, but it was kind of a routine. And yet again, Iga is the dominant player throughout everything. She did have a very, very good match with Naomi Osaka that she was on the verge of losing. But she pulled it out in tenacity and playing and everything of that nature. And so she pulled that one out and then went on and kind of rolled. She beat Jasmine in the French Open final 6-2, 6-1, pretty routine fashion. Just kind of ran her from side to side, overpowered her, just on consistent ground strokes all the way around. So, Iga, congratulations to you. And now for the men's, it was a more of an interesting match. And then actually it was between Alexander Zverev and then Carlos Alcaraz. And Alexander had been going through some court issues with German court about some allegations that happened with him and his ex-girlfriend. Carlos was injured with an arm, but it sure didn't seem to bother him going through the field that he did in the French Open. So it ended up actually being a very good match with actually Carlos Alcaraz beating Alexander, and he beat him 3-6, 6-2, 7-5, 1-6, 2-6. So Alexander Zverev lost in that manner, best 3 out of 5 sets. So it went 5, and Carlos won 6-2 in the 5th. So Carlos won 3-6, 6-2, 5-7, and then 6-1, 6-2. So with that, very good match all the way around in that. And then just a reminder of with you YouTubers, if you do like what I'm saying and what I'm trying to present with my tennis podcasts, I really like doing it for everybody. And if you like that, subscribe, like, comment to the podcast, and let me know what you like and want to hear. And then down the line, I do have a few in the works, a possibility of some over-the-phone interviews again, and I do like doing those. I had a few that I've really liked being able to do. Which has been a fun thing to do for me in order to have that opportunity to talk to the people that I have talked to on the phone in that manner, and interviewing them about tennis and all of that. And then for you podcasters, you will be hearing the racket of the day. And if you want to take a look at that racket that I'm going to be talking about today, then for sure go to my YouTube Tennis Volley Talk channel. So with that too, did anybody in the kitchen just wondering with the cookbook recipe, tennis cookbook recipe that I did give one of the recipes out last week, did anybody try that recipe? Just wondering, let me know if you did and how it was, because I might want to try to get the ingredients and do it myself. Hopefully I don't burn the house down. So with that, please subscribe, like, and comment on that with that too. So I just, now with that in mind, now they went from the slow clay of Stade Roland Garros, and now they're gearing up for now Wimbledon on grass. Now that's a whole different surface altogether. So, with that, Wimbledon coming up pretty soon, and they're in the midst of having the women and men playing on the grass surface. and getting used to Wimbledon before it starts so they can kind of have their footing under them. Grass is a different area altogether to play on. It's different, but yet very cool in itself. I've had the opportunity to play on 2 separate grass tennis courts myself in Baker City, Oregon, one of 4 grass tennis courts there. And then also in Charles City, Iowa, I've had the chance to play doubles in that court there, in grass tennis court. So, with that, get out there. If you have a grass court tennis somewhere in your area, go out and play on it. It is really different and a joy to actually play on it. And very, very different. But it's also fun with doing that. So, with that, just everybody, YouTubers, please like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you like me doing, hearing, and also you YouTubers, like, subscribe, comment on my YouTube channel. And if you, like I said, if you want to take a look at what I'm talking about with the racket of the day, feel free to go to my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk, and take a look at the racket that I will be talking about today. So with that, I just kind of want to have the iteration that, get out there, play, and also with you podcasters, I was a little late getting my last episode out. I had a little side trip, went back to Tulsa for a couple of days, helping a friend. And that was pretty fun because I was able to go and get some hitting in with a group and played some doubles, which was good. But I'll tell you what, back in Oklahoma, that is a different heat. I'll tell you. It got up to 97 when I was there on a Saturday afternoon with a heat index of about 106. So you could feel the heat coming at you. So, but it was still good to be back for a couple of days, if not just kind of a little thing that I did. And with that, what I'm going to be doing here is bringing up the racket of the day. Now, this racket is a old Wright-Dittson racket, and Wright-Dittson, and it's the Park racket. Now, the Park racket is roughly around about 1928 to the 1940s is when they came out with this racket here. It has the old cow gut or cat gut string with it. Still pretty good racket, very good racket made. It's Wright-Dittson makers, made in the USA there on that aspect there for you. Made in the USA back then. Now, founded in 1871, but it was bought out by Spalding in 1892. But it was founded by a pro baseball player, shortstop for the Cincinnati Red Stockings. Baseball, let's see, George Wright, and then a Boston businessman, then Henry Dittson, and they ended up forming and making the sporting goods store Wright-Dittson. And it became a purveyor of tennis and golf and baseball equipment. Wright-Dittson was known for its precision and craftsmanship, manufacturing the finest tennis rackets back in the day. So with this racket, it's a green one. They have a red one too, a red Park racket here also, but I happen to have the green one. And like I said, it's somewhere around 1928 to the 40s. And you can tell that with the brass screw right there in the throat of it here. And that's right around in that era that the brass screws were used in the rackets itself. The wooden handle on it, big, heavy, nice, big handle and grip. very good to grip on. The wood itself, I don't know what it is, but still the racket itself is in very fine condition, rare for one of these rackets to be out there yet. So I'm very happy that I ended up having it. So you podcasters, if you want to take a look at the racket that I'm talking about, feel free to go to my YouTube channel, Tennis Volley Talk, like, subscribe, and comment. And with that too, you YouTubers, be sure and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And everybody, even the podcasters out there, let me know what you think as far as comments. And if you like the over-the-phone interviews that I like doing, please let me know that. Like I said, we have a few little things in the work with over-the-phone interviews, a possibility of coming up. So I think you'll like those. And so I do thank you again for letting me come into your watching. And I thank you, and get out there. It's getting nice out all over. Get out there, play tennis, and I will definitely talk to you and see you next week. Thank you, and have a great week.